Welcome back on this glorious and amazing day, and we will continue on with the first group we spoke about in the last clip, the two steps. Step number one, that they notice their breath, and step number two, that they keep a log or keep a journal of each day of that one or two breaths that they take, what they felt after. It's really beautiful to see. Some days it could be the exact same. Some days it could evolve, especially after a week or two. By many, it could actually be very, very interesting to get to know those feelings when you are in the now, when you can concentrate on your breath. Step number three. Step number three, after a month or two, begin to increase the number of breaths. I would start with just a few and see how it goes. See if there's a big resistance. Start with 3, and there's no real number I can give anyone within group number 1. You will decide on your own. At this time, if you want to let go of the journal, of the filling in the feelings of how you felt after the breath or during the breath, feel free to make life easier for yourself. Now, for me personally, and I'm not sure the science behind it, I could sit for a long time and notice my breath, but I cannot go past the number of 5, and I like to count back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So some people might be able to sit down and say, I want to notice 20 breaths, and they count 1 and they count 2, or they work their way down from 20. What I've noticed years ago when I started, for whatever reason, I could only start with number 5 and go 5 at a time, and then I repeat it many, many times. And I can't sit with this, or at least presently I cannot sit with these 5 breaths being repetitive again and again and again for hours, but definitely for quite a while I could do that. And then I shift off to other meditations, to other exercises, which I have it, I believe, in my series called Why Am I Anxious? I will put it in the link below. I think I have there 4 to 6 exercises of what you can do to feel better. So as you go along with time, now your body begins to feel comfortable to be in the present, even if it's for a short while. For me personally, I found it fascinating that the old me, I would come into a store and I had to stand in line. I got a little bit agitated because we want to go, run, and we find like we never have time. I don't think that was the real reason, is because we're just agitated, because we always need to be doing something. But once you're in the present, you enjoy that moment. So at this point, when I see a long line, I go, I can notice my breath now. Even start with 1 or 2, or the feeling of the skin that's under my feet, and just notice. That's one of the exercises. And you could start doing it when you're driving. That you got to be careful. It's more like by a red light. Just notice 1 breath. Just notice 1 breath. And slowly but surely, your body starts being okay by just being without doing. Please join me next week, and we'll talk about the 2 outcomes that happens for group number 1 after they go through step 1, 2, and 3. Until then, please always do remember, you got it. Way greater than you think you are. Bye now.